Morning, Vicky.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Leo. How are you? Okay, good morning, everyone. We're going to start our class. So, as you know, since this program is a little bit oriented to work environment, so today I'm going to focus on a topic that has to do with marketing. Mhm. And we're going to talk about product life cycle. Have you ever heard about the product life cycle?
Easy to Vicky. Vicky knows.
Oh, Vicky knows. Vicky, you know about this?
A little bit.
Okay. What do you know, Vicky?
Um, we have 4 stages.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
The first one is when you start to sell the product
Mm-hmm,
and the sales are low,
mm-hmm,
but people starts to know about the product.
mm-hmm.
And then the sales increases. The third one is when the sales start to decrease, and the fourth when it becomes obsolete.
Okay. All right. Why, Vicky, why do products start decreasing? What is the reason?
It can be because when the product becomes popular,
Mm-hmm,
more more I don't remember how to say
Pictures.
empresas.
Companies.
More companies start to sell the product too.
Mm-hmm.
Competition is hard,
Okay.
and other reason can be that it is another new product
Mm-hmm.
that is better than we are selling in this moment.
Okay. All right. And what are some of the things that we can do in order to avoid this decrease?
We can do promotions
Mm-hmm.
to end the inventory,
Mm-hmm.
and we can reinvent and do another new product to reemplazar
To
the
replace.
actual, to replace the
replace.
actual.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, you know it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I told you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to show you a video, and yes, I mean, she's totally right. We're going to focus on these stages. So I'm going to show you a video, guys, about the product life cycle. Mhm. Okay, here we go.
Hello, marketers. Welcome. Today, we're going to take a look at product life cycles. Yes, that fascinating look at how products evolve. Where do they go? How long do they last? And, well, how do they die, really? All right, so make sure you get out your paper. Make sure you get out your notes. Make sure you follow the STORM philosophy. Sit back and enjoy. All right, so what are we going to look at today? Well, we're going to connect the product lifecycle back to the product development stages. Then we're going to take a look at product lifecycle on its own and identify the various 4 stages that the products will go through. Introduction.
Right. So this is the agenda, right? And these are the stages. This is what Vicky was talking about, right? Introduction, the growth, maturity, the retirement, or the decline, right?
Production, growth, maturity, and retirement or decline. The whole idea of the product lifecycle is to look back to the product development. Product lifecycles start after we hit that last final stage of market entry. Once the product is launched in the market, then the product lifecycle will begin, and not until then. All those other stages need to be accomplished first. So once the product does enter the market, then the product lifecycle begins. And these stages that the product travels through goes from its very beginning, inception, to the very end. And it's a tool used by market professionals to understand the market, what's going on with their products, where is it heading as far as the product goes, and therefore can accommodate and change and modify the marketing mix.
Have you ever tried to sell something, guys, on the internet, maybe trying to do e-commerce?
Yes, I tried once.
Okay, and what happened? What did you sell?
I have a couple of hard drives for computers and tried to put it on eBay, but I don't have any luck.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. And you, Alvaro? No, never?
No, never.
Okay. Would you like to?
I don't know. I'm I don't have this that quality. I don't.
Hmm.
One of my sisters sell everything.
Really?
Everything you want. Yes,
Everything.
everything you want. It's a a trader.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. What about you, Gabby? Have you ever tried to sell something, or have you ever tried to do e-commerce?
Yes, but I
on
don't know
social
if
media?
count in e-commerce, but I sell my 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 iPhones and the gadgets of
Mm,
of it, but
okay.
I don't I don't sell it quickly, but
Okay.
I did it. I did it.
All right. I mean, but have you ever tried to do like something more formal, like
Ah, no,
creating a page,
I
right?
don't
I
have
mean, you
that
have your
skills.
own logo, right? You have your own logo. I mean, you try
Ah, no, I
to
don't
see
have
the
that
market,
skills.
right? No?
No,
Okay. All right. And you, Vicky?
Never ever.
Wait, never ever. So what does it mean? That you will never do it?
No, I have never done. Never. Yes, never.
Okay. But you know about this.
Yes, but not about e-commerce.
Okay. All right. Mhm.
Why is it called a product life cycle? Well, think of Simba and the Lion King. The circle of life. Yes, the products go through a circle of life where it begins and it ends, and it will continue and start all over again. And products continue to travel through the product life cycle, and we'll see how they can do so. When it gets to its end of its life, what needs to be done for marketers to continue the life cycle again. So the 4 stages: introduction or birth, growth, maturity, retirement, or decline. And so how these 4 stages play out has to do with the sales, where the product starts, how it goes through the growth stage and sales increases to the peak at maturity, to then the retirement and decline. Each of these stages brings with it a new set of challenges, a new set of expectations, and sales will occur in each of these stages at different rates. So let's take a look at the birth stage. The birth stage is also called the product launch stage. Now, this is a very expensive phase. Why? Because there's all sorts of high costs associated with the design, the manufacturing, the promotion, right? The manufacturing to make up a lot of inventory so that you can sell it for this anticipated demand. So all these costs really play a huge role here. Other costs also include that you have to come up with new packaging and new labeling and marketing research, right? Think about those product development stages. All of those are a part of this cost of introducing the product to the market. What you hope for, though, in the market introduction is that early adopters will catch on and buy your product first. These are people who look for new and exciting products. They want to be the trendsetters. They want to be the first ones in the market to buy the product and tell all of their friends. Think about those iPhone customers who line up days in advance for the newest iPhone. And connecting this back to what we've looked at before as far as push and pull strategies, marketers really try and do a lot of push and pull strategies during the birth stage, right? They're trying to create buzz for the product. So they push the product into the marketplace to get people seeing it when it's right in front of their face. They might buy it, right? So they're trying to obtain that preferential floor space right in the middle of the grocery store, right in at eye level. They're also trying to create advertisements that generate that buzz, right? Some new and exciting product commercials that you see on TV will always say new and improved or new and exciting or all these things. Samples.
Judy? Quick question, Judy.
Yeah.
What does push refer to in this case?
Mm.
What did you understand?
I believe we can use the same translation directly as Spanish. Like, how can I explain that word? When you try to get something move forward, so that's means push. I believe in this context,
Yeah.
use any resource necessary to push this stuff in order to sell the product,
Okay.
to move forward
right.
with a strategy in the market in order
Okay.
to be able to sell the product.
All right. And what about pull?
Bolivia is referring to strategies to, I would say, atraer.
To make the awareness of the target can buy.
Okay.
Can buy. Couldn't buy it.
Yeah.
To attract.
Attract all the. I'm not sure how to translate. Atraer todo el mercado interesado.
Okay, I mean, to know the market in order to make customers feel attracted to your product, right? So they go, they look for your product, they buy your product, okay? So push, marketers focus on product placement and obtaining preferential shelf and floor space, right? So at this point, you start looking for a place, right? A convenient area, so where you can show your product, okay? And create advertisements that create a buzz. What is buzz? What is buzz?
The buzz is like when you promote a product and when you expect maybe to grow up the public that you reach. Maybe more people can see your product, and you create like a promotion.
Exactly. So when you create a buzz, you make people be aware of your product. So you try to make your product at least recognized. Maybe people are not buying your product at this time, but they know that this product exists. Okay, so that's a buzz, right? So that everyone is aware about your product, okay? So may use samples, coupons, and other promotional techniques. So this is the stage where you are like, you are trying to make your product as much visible, okay, right? Visible.
Coupons, other promotional techniques are added to this as well to try and get people into the store, lure them in, and get them to buy the product. So a quick recap. Market introduction, high investment, therefore less profits. There's very minimal competition though as well, because there's not a lot of people entering the marketplace with the same product. So the company is trying to really gain acceptance and gain that initial distribution. Company needs a lot of both push and pull promotions, right? You want to target the customers to increase their awareness and buy the product. You also want to target the channel to increase confidence in the product so the stores will stock more. Which now brings us to to increase confidence in the.
Gabby, can you please read?
Yes, characteristic, high investment, equal less profit, minimal competitions, company tries to create acceptance and gain initial distribution, and company needs both push and pull promotion, targeting toward customer to increase awareness and demand for product, targeting towards channel to increase confidence in the product.
Okay. Right.
Products so stores will stock more. Which now brings us to the growth stage. Yes, you can see the sales.
Do you think it's the most difficult? The introduction, the birth? Or which one do you think it's?
For me, introduction, because
Why?
you have to invest more for your target can recognize you. And if you don't make the 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 not the perfect, but the strategies and push and pull um, strategy too. I don't know, push and pull strategy. You can make the awareness enough,
Mm-hmm.
so you can make to it to go forward to the next phase that
Yes.
is grown.
Yeah.
For me,
Growth.
it's more difficult
Okay.
because you have to invest more to
Okay.
be recognized.
Vicky, what do you think? What is the most difficult stage?
I agree with Gabi. It's introduction.
Okay. Yeah, the introduction. Mm. Because you need to do your best, you need to invest, you need to do a lot of promotion, so you can have like better results later on, right?
Starting to increase. So the growth stage occurs after these early adopters buy it and they start telling their friends, right? Word of mouth, viral marketing is so important in the growth stage. You want all these people who bought the product originally to tell their friends and say how awesome your product is, right? So all these other consumers are likely to follow those early adopter, right? So if your product is visible and it's out there in the daily lives of consumers and in the media, then you'll see consumers starting to buy it, and they'll see neighbors using it, they'll see their friends using it, and they'll buy more and more product. The growth stage is considered to be the most crucial stage for marketers because this is where the product's either going to catch on and be successful or fail, #fail, right? So if the product is removed from the market before it has recovered those costs of production, that market introduction stage, then it's what we call a bust. Think of the Crystal Pepsi product that I told you about, or Arch Deluxe, or the DeLorean, or the IBM PC Junior, right? All these products never really recoup those costs of production. We call these products bust products. So again, some characteristics,
So
Arch
what is
Deluxe,
a
or the
bust
DeLorean.
product?
Products that didn't make it to grow.
Okay, if a product is,
Failure.
yeah, if a product is removed from market before it has recovered the cost, so this is called a bust.
DeLorean or the IBM PC Junior, right? All these products never really recoup those costs of production. We call these products bust products. So again, some characteristics, some recap to the growth stage, right? Product is successfully launched. We're past that now. Now we're trying to see and hope to see actually that demand and distribution is going to increase. Competition, however, is also going to intensify because more and more competitors are going to enter the market. So the company might introduce secondary products or support services for their products to help consumers, understand their product more and use it more. And hopefully better revenue generation is happening and a return on investment is occurring. So sales are increasing, but they increase to a point and they hit this
So
peak, and
what
we call
is
this
the
peak
second stage about, Adriana?
Can you repeat the question, please?
What is the second stage about?
The
Growth, yes. What happens within this stage?
is when the product is launched in the market, and we're trying to keep in the preference for the customers and have more competitions and competitors and make effort to have the product in the market.
Okay.
Maturity stage. So when products hit the maturity stage, this is where sales really start to level off, right? They might still increase, but at a very slower rate. So marketers want to keep their brand out in front of the consumer and remind them as much as possible of their features, right? The utility, the lasting power of the product. They're not going to generate necessarily new sales. They really want to just keep those returning customers coming back and buying their product. And if you can somehow keep those customers coming back and buying your product, then this is where you're milking, right? This is where you're milking that cow, that product that you have, and you just keep milking it, and that's all money in your pocket, right? Manufacturers have already recouped the major costs associated with the research, the development, the production. So any new costs are associated with distribution, and that's low. So companies are making huge profits during this stage. So if they can maintain that maturity stage over a longer period of time, this is where they can make some serious dough. So quick recap, competition, it is great, right? It's probably the highest that it's ever been because everyone wants to get in on this action and get all that money that you're raking in. The product is established, and therefore you don't really have to spend any more money on promotion, or less money, I should say, on promotion. There's little growth potential as well for the product, so you're not really going to waste your time trying to figure out how to grow it more. You're going to use penetration pricing, and lower profit margins are a result of that. You're going to focus towards extending that life cycle, extending this stage, especially because you want to, again, maintain market share and capture all of those consumer dollars. And you want to convert any customers who are out there in the market that you operate in to your own product, so away from your competitors' products, so that you can, again, take in more and more profits.
All right, Alvaro,
So
what is the maturity stage about?
It's a stage where the product is accepted and have an established demand, but the demand, the level of demand remain stable, no growing, no in permanent growing.
All right. Okay.
Yes, and you have less profits, but more stable profits.
Okay. All right. So
And
at this stage, you have a stability.
yes, stability, but you need to invest in promote the product, because maybe if the product have more competition, the demand of your product maybe decrease.
Decrease. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
you've maintained that maturity stage as long as you can, but now all of a sudden it's starting to decline. This is the retirement decline stage. This is when sales really start to decrease. So the decline happens as a result. Less and less people are buying your product. You're unable to find these new customers, right? So you've entered your retirement 8 years. So this could be a temporary decline. It could be reversed, but in often cases, it's pretty difficult to reverse that, right? So if your efforts are unsuccessful, if you can't reverse your decline, then you have to really look at yourself in the mirror. Are you going to redesign your product? Are you going to repackage your product? Are you going to reformulate your marketing efforts? Right? So if you can't change it around, you have to think about doing something. And if you don't turn it around, what comes as a result? Well, unfortunately, this could be the end of your product's life. And so the decision point stage comes. So this is an extension of the retirement decline. So this is where you can do one of four things, really. One, do nothing. Leave it alone. Maintain it, your product, status quo. Hope that competitors exit the market. And then hopefully you'll capture all the customers who are left, and you'll have probably a niche market as a result. Two, reduce your marketing support, right? Coast along until there's no more profit, right? So you can't make anything else. You've reduced all of your costs associated with it, and therefore you're just waiting out the days until that time comes. Three, discontinue the product. Stop producing it. Stop making it, right? If there's no profit that can be made, then it might be time to just end it. Or four, you could modify it. You could try and modify the product in terms of redesigning it, adding new colors to it, new packaging, relaunch it as new and improved, or maybe you do change the product in itself in some way and make it really new and improved. So there's one of four options that you can really look to do. And so when you stand back and look at the product life cycle, you see your introduction, growth, maturity, and decline. You see sales increase through each of these stages until maturity, in which it starts to come down. What you see, though, is that profits don't really start until the growth stage. And then they increase and then they start to decline as a result of the sales decline. So you can't expect profits right away. But what you hope to do is extend growth and maturity to such limits that you really milk your product and generate a lot of sales and therefore a lot of profit. So this brings us to the end of our video lecture. So I want you to do two things. First off, I want you to identify a product that you believe is entering that decision point stage. What would you do? Predict what a marketer would do, what the company would do. What might they do to change things, to turn things around? Would you do the same thing? And two, what is the main reason for discontinuing a product? Why is discontinuing a product such a problem for marketers? It's not easy. They don't jump to this right away. So why would they not do so? All right. So make sure you get your notes in order. Make sure you have followed the STORM philosophy. And we will see you all tomorrow. That's it. That's all. It's everything.
So what we're going to do right now is this, right? I want you to think of a product, okay, that you think it might be successful, right, in the market. What kind of product do you think that might be successful? I mean, something that you can get some profit from. Try to think not as the person who is going to try to launch a product, but try to think first as a customer. What kind of products really call your attention? What are some of the things that you constantly buy?
For me, I think that kind of some product that I used to use when I was a child, maybe like this kind of product, nostalgic. I don't know how to say the word nostalgia, and maybe repackage. I don't know, like an Atari console. It was a product when I was a child. So in this in a few years ago, they start selling the console like a nostalgic product.
I didn't catch your idea clearly, Leo. What do you mean by a product that has to do with homesickness?
I'm sorry, can you?
Okay, right. I didn't catch up your idea properly. Okay, so what do you mean by products that have to do with homesickness?
Homesickness?
Yes.
No, I'm trying to expect a product like a customer.
Uh-huh.
Well, expecting a product that's kind of when I was a child, when that produced some nostalgic in you. I'm sorry.
All right. Homesickness.
So, I was giving an example. like a console, game console, Atari.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So the
Do you
Atari
think?
was
Okay. Do you?
one of the first game consoles,
Okay.
electronic games.
But not the old ones. Not the old ones.
Is one of the old ones.
Okay.
One of the most popular in the early 80s and 90s. No, 80s.
Okay. All right. What might be any other idea about a product?
Of another product?
Any other person, maybe?
Maybe the, how do you say, lactose, Jaime?
Okay. Dairy product.
What?
Dairy.
Dairy products.
Yes.
Okay. Dairy products. Because everyone's consume that kind of product in your house, your home.
Okay.
And for the business, for example, in some restaurant or pupuserias, they use quesillo, they use different dairy products. Maybe could be a good idea.
Okay. All right. Any other idea? Any other idea, guys?
I think technology, for example, the PS5 in this moment is the sensation for all customers.
All right, but that would be really difficult, right? Can you? I mean, the idea it's really nice, it's really attractive, right? But I mean, in order to start promoting or introducing this kind of products, I think would be really, really difficult.
Because
because of the investment.
Yes. But the PlayStation have a good market because you have the five version in this moment.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I remember having the first one, the very first one, Osman. And that was and that was the only one I had.
Okay.
And all of a sudden it broke down, okay, and I didn't repair it, I didn't fix it. So, but yeah, it was the only one I had. Okay, any other idea, Mauricio? Gabby?
Maybe something related to food, because all day we had to feed, right? So
yes,
maybe it's a good choice for
food,
for taking an advantage of that.
Yes, exactly. That would be a really good idea. Food. Have you seen, or maybe you have asked for some delivery from El Chamo?
El Chamo, no. Other places, yes, but El Chamo, no.
Okay, but you have heard about El Chamo?
No, not really.
Okay, you know something. The owner of this business is one of my students.
Oh, really?
He's from Venezuela, but now he's working here in El Salvador. Okay. So he's living here and everything. So the thing is that when he came to El Salvador, he came to El Salvador because of the company that he was working there, took him to El Salvador. Okay. but he wanted to set up a business related to food. So now he is selling, and at the very beginning, he started selling food, but like not very formally, okay, and food from Venezuela. Okay, so all of a sudden his business grew, okay, and now he is on social media. He has Twitter, I think, and also he's working with Ugo, right? His business is on Ugo right now. So he has like different people who deliver their food. So El Chamo is the name of the business, right? And
what
I
type
think
of food he's selling? Because I never heard about it.
it's
Venezuelan food.
Venezuelan food.
Like quesadillas.
I mean, he has different
Empanadas.
type of food.
Arepas.
He has like different type of food. But the other day, he was telling me that the most common one is that people
That
buy a
bestseller.
lot. Yeah, I don't remember, but it's la. Let me see if I can find it. El Chamo 503. Okay, this one. This is one of the most things that or food that he sells is the name is Reina Pepiada. So this is look, maybe you can see it. So he said that this is the most food that is sold, right? The Reina Pepiada. So if you want to follow him on Instagram, it's like El Chamo 503.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, food is a good option. Yeah, food is a good option. Any other idea?
I think in the class online, right? For example, if you want to learn how to play, for example, guitar, bass, or drum, in online is easy, right? Or if you want to learn how to cook, for example, pastries, Asian food, or chef or whatever, or if you want to learn another topic that you want to learn, for example, I see another idiom or another language, right?
Oh, language.
Or if you want to get a new grade in the university,
okay,
it's easy today because in the past you didn't. Right? This is
yes, exactly.
Yes.
But regarding language, nowadays we have a lot of competition. Don't you think?
Yes, in this moment is a lot. You have a lot of competition, right? Because the difference is that how to learn, how to teach.
Exactly.
The
How to teach.
Yes, how to teach another language, because this is the different, or made a different than another academy, for example, or another universities, right?
Yes, exactly. Any other idea? Any other idea? Okay, well, I'm going to create a small break rooms, and I want you to think of a product, right? And I want you to explain how you would introduce this product. Okay, let's talk about just the introduction. Okay, uh, try not to focus on the remaining stages, right? So let's try to talk about the introduction only. Okay, so and then you're going to present your ideas in the class. So try to give me an example. Think about a product. Tell me, discuss with your partners how you would introduce this product, why you think this product might be why this product might be successful, what you think this product grow eventually. Okay, tell me about how you would promote your product. Okay, so I'm going to create a small break rooms. Join the room, please. Join the room. Okay. Well.
Hello.
Well, let's see what the first group has. Alvaro, Jacqueline, Leo, and Noé.
Hi. We were talking about to sell fast food. We only have a couple of products like hamburgers and wings. The fast food can be also, I'm sorry, the food can be sold in the metropolitan area and also focus in the most common demand of people, like offices in La Escalón and also in Antiguo Cujatlan. So the one of the channels that we choose for marketing is in the social media like Facebook and also in Instagram. We will be offering some kind of delivery option, and we will offer wings with sides, also with kind of sauces like spicy and honey. And for hamburgers, we will be offering an option for vegan people or vegetarian people. So we'll be doing some polls. No, I'm sorry. Push of these campaigns in marketing, trying to reach more than 20,000 people in the social media.
Okay.
Because of this food is spicy and greasy, we have to direct this publicity to young people, teenagers, or people in 20s, 30s, 40s, no more. And we have options like vegetarian or cook oven, no fried, buffalo wings, and without spicy sauces for these people, for older people.
Okay, all right. What is the name of the business? Don't you have any name?
We didn't decide yet.
Okay.
It's fast food. I don't know.
Fast food.
Leo's wins.
Leo wins.
Yes, let's go.
Okay. How much money do you think you need to have in order to start this business, in order to invest?
We were talking about to offer these presentations on or options like combos with a couple of hamburgers, less than around $10 and offer an option for delivery depending of the location of the customers. So we were talking about less than $10 for the wings. This is what we're talking about.
Okay. All right. Good. Let's see the second group: Connie, Dalila, Ever, and Mauricio.
Well, we decide to talk about the restaurant that calls Los Catrines and identify a product that has a lot of potentials to the customers and is seafood. We choose seafood. And as the last group says, the geographic zone
Area
that this new product could be delivered is in the metropolitan area. The channels that we can use to promote this new product obviously is Facebook, WhatsApp Business too. We received some, they received some course about using WhatsApp Business in order to have an especially way to communicate with the customers, and we choose to have our own delivery because Uber and the other types of delivery business, they charge a lot of money to deliver the food. So now we are not in the place to make that choice, to make that alliance. So we choose to have our own delivery. And I don't know, Ever, you can talk about the amount of money we select to promote the new product.
The plan is to do the introduction via social media. So that's why we are going to make too much noise via this Facebook and the other social media. It's not too much expensive to do the promotion of the product in via social media, and the plan is to do different promotional to the people knows the quality of the product, and that they really know that this is a good product to consume all the family. Mauricio?
Yes, another thing that we think that it could be great to promote all these cocktails and seafood. It's that to put some videos on social media too, so that people can see how it's prepared and how it's we can take all the measures or take all these kind of COVID things. How did you say? Medidas, ¿verdad? Medidas para prevenir COVID. That's all that we want to people see, so they can be sure that his product is clean from the virus, and they are getting a good quality product, right? That's all.
Okay. Prevention measures, Mauricio.
Measures. Yes.
Prevention.
Anti-COVID measures. Okay.
Yeah. Remember
How
that
do you can say protocol? No.
protocol.
Like the protocolo that
Yes.
the restaurant. Okay.
Or you can say prevention measures or safety measures.
Okay.
Yes. When you refer to a specific app, right, or any type of social media, so you say on, right? You use the preposition on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, okay, on WhatsApp as well. Antonio Con, Vicky, Oswin, Judy.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. And our company is about a delivery. The name is Seabar Delivery. Seabar Fast. Sorry, Seabar Fast. Seabar.
Ah, Seabar.
Fast.
Oh.
Seabar. It's about a delivery. We offered, for example, delivery that the different things, for example, medicine, technologies. We only have a connection at the companies that they send the different things. For example, if you want to buy a medicine, you get a different capsule or vitamin or whatever that you need, you will buy in our company. This is the service that we will offer. We have a lot of services in the platform too. Judy have a lot of Judy have a lot of ideas, for example, about this.
Okay.
You were speaking to also use the advertising through the social media. Since the customer that would use to all the technology, the digital services, social media would be the best option.
Social media, yeah.
And we will offer not just tracking services, we would also offer a tracking service through the web page. You know, Google, you only offer tracking service to the application. So what will distinguish us from the other services would be the option to track the service to the web page. Francis, Victoria, know if you want to add something else?
We will service wherever you live in the whole country.
Okay.
Not just San Salvador. And we want to do some alliance with biggest companies to can give a discount about the service, and have two loyalty program, or like a discount in your first buy, or discount from a specific amount of buy, you can have your delivery free.
All right, very good. Anything else?
Osme?
All the things you said. But the difference with the other service is you be sure the application have a good security for the transaction for pay, because you can pay by PayPal and another with a card of the bank, and you will be receive very fast the delivery, and we made the all protocol for COVID. That's it.
Okay. All right. Good. So can you see the chat? Some medicine.
Yes.
Medicine is never countable, so it's uncountable. So we use the quantifier some medicine.
Okay.
And remember that you only have 2 syllables. So medicine, medicine. Okay. So you don't say medicine. So because you only have 2 syllables, medicine.
Medicine.
Discount on your first purchase, Vicky. Discount on your first purchase.
Okay.
Mhm. Because buy is the action, buy is the verb. Okay. Adriana, Enio, Gabby?
Okay. During the quarantine, you know that woman cannot use makeup because we can suffer maskne. So the eyes and the eyebrow and the eyelashes become the only thing that you can see, and the guys doesn't no, the guys don't to be no, the guys approve that I will say that the look or the eyes are the most attractive thing that the woman has. So we create a solution that your wife or your girlfriend's look are always very glow or are glow. So I present Adriana that present our new product.
Okay, Adri.
Okay. The product that we want to show us is Magnet C, is the name of the product. The most important benefits of this product is that it's natural and don't need chemical process. And that is the reason because we don't have any damage in our skin, and the girls always look beautiful and feel attractive. And we gonna share a little about the marketing introduction with Enio.
Okay, so I will talk about how would be the introduction or promotion of the product, right? We'll do in 3 channels. First would be the traditional channel, that is we need to have our own profile on social network or social media. So where show the price, the fixture of the product, something like that. The second channel would be through beauty supply, this store, to have contract with them to promotion the product. And the last channel, and maybe the most important for the current situation, right, it would be use a social media influencer. We will request them to do TikTok video, short history in Instagram using our products. That would be how we will do the promotion or introduction of our product.
Yeah, the difference between magnetism than the permanent eyelashes that are in the market is that right now Ori Beauty Supplies, when they put you have to suffer a chemical process, but our product is different because you can put your eyelashes with magnet and you can put in very easy. So will be more cheap because the process right now in the beauty salon cost $16, and you have to continue with the process 15 days every sorry every 15 days. So you never stop to invest in your eyelashes, because if you don't continue with the process, your natural eyelashes could be fall decaer, could be fall, could be fall. So we can draw, yeah. So we our product, your wives and girlfriends or friends, you can put it on more easier. Sorry.
Easier. Okay.
Easier.
All right. In reality, Gabby, have you ever worn these kind of things?
Yes, I'm trying, but like I said, if you don't continue the process, your eyelashes will be
might drop.
Yeah, and damage. I don't know, but if you invest constantly, you have a gorgeous eyelashes because you have more hair.
What about the duration?
When you put a month, but every 15 days, sorry, you have to continue the process over and over again. So you invest maybe $50 every month.
$50.
Yeah, it's very expensive. Only in UK or US has these magnet eyelashes. So we can be the first company to.
Okay, all right, that's nice.
My wife is interested in this in this product.
Your wife?
Yeah.
Our target are women, but the secondary target are the guys, because they have to pay for their girlfriends and wife.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make the logo.
Yeah. Daniel Aquino, Cubillas, and Emilio.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let me introduce our business idea. The name is the TFF. Is the same, the Three Friends Farm. The idea is a little farm. The main products in this farm are eggs, cheese, and vegetable. So how we can do in this farm, raise chicken for make the eggs. So the cheese we can or we will buy the cheese cheaper, and then we can sell with a little profit. And farming across the vegetable like avocado, lemon, or beans or corn. So this is the main products for this farm. Then for the target, Daniel Aquino, my business partner.
Of course, thank you, Daniel. Our QA products, they are fresh vegetable and all of kind of products. We have the best quality. The target is for the mini supermarket at the beginning and the mini store or individual in the neighborhood. But we are looking to grow, to increase our business, and we could arrive to the supermarket, a big business. And we have a land located close San Salvador, where we could raise the chicken, and they have produced the eggs and different things where we could take advantage for our what do you say, in muebles, investment.
Okay.
Yes, Nelson, could you help, please? The next.
It's Emilio, right?
Emilio, perdón. Emilio, strategy in model pay. Strategies in model pay.
Our strategy, how do you say? Our strategy. It will be that we're going to have a delivery to all the people can receive in her house, and also the method of the payment, it can be cash, debit or credit cards, and also if there are supermarket or stores, we can accept certified checks, and just that is our strategy.
Okay.
It's through the social media too, because the people ask for through WhatsApp or I don't know, Facebook, and then it's more easier for the client or for the customer.
Okay. All right. Very good. Remember, the pronunciation is strategy. Strategy. Repeat, strategy.
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 Yes.
Strategy.
Variety, right, Jacqueline? Do you remember?
Yes.
Variety. Say it, please.
Strategy.
Variety.
Variety. Variety.
Variety.
It's a little bit difficult, right, Jacqueline?
Yes.
All right. Variety. Okay. Did you do your homework? Did you submit your homework? Well, you have until noon.
Yes, I did.
See?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Did you have any problem when uploading your homework?
I did it, and I think I submitted correctly. No. I don't know. Could you see in the platform if
let me show you something right quick before we finish. Look. Okay, so these are my submissions.
Pues sí lo hice bien.
All right, these are my submissions. If you submit your homework as comment, so if I see your homework right here as comment, it's not valid because I can score your homework. I don't have any option. to score your homework. So that's why I need to have your homework on submissions. Okay. But I only have the half of the group. There are 24 people in this course. Well, 23. Okay, so remember that you have until noon to submit your homework.
Teacher, I have a question. The format is Matter, so I submit with PDF format.
Oh no, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I mean, because it is a Word document.
Okay.
It is a Word document, but if you upload it in a PDF, well, I don't see any problem. Okay. Okay, any question? Any question about or comment about today's topic? No?
Oh, Hamid, thank you.
Okay, all right, good. You already have the second week on Schoology because tomorrow we're going to start week number 2. So you already have the information. Can you see it? Yes?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so let's go over the attendance. Jennifer Najarro, missing. Daniel Aquino.
Yes, I can access, Jaime. Thank you so much.
All right, okay, very good. Daniel Alvarado.
My name is Jose Daniel Aquino Alvarado. I'm not sure if
Oh,
the
yeah,
same.
yeah. I mean, you have registered on Schoology twice. Yeah, that's okay. Mauricio Velar.
Present.
Eduardo Cardona. Jose Con. Francis Cornejo.
Jose Con is in the call.
Excuse me, Ever?
Jose Con
here,
is
here.
on the call, yes.
Oh,
He's
okay.
here.
Maybe he fall asleep.
Yeah.
He was in my group.
Maybe.
Francis Cornejo.
Present.
Enio Cruz.
Present.
Jacqueline Cruz.
Present.
Daniel Cubillas.
Here.
Elin Lerazo.
Here.
Connie.
We are present.
Ever Guzman.
Present.
Rachel Hernandez. Is Rachel here? No, right? Gabriela Lemus.
I'm here.
Álvaro Mayora.
Here.
Judy.
Here.
Adriana Palacios.
Present.
Noé Rosales.
Present.
Emilio Serrano.
Present.
Daniel Sorto. Daniel, okay. Jose Trigueros.
Dan is here, but I think his microphone doesn't work. Daniel Sorto.
Jose Trigueros.
Present.
Mahalalel. Okay, missing. And Leo Cerrato.
Present.
Okay. Well, all right, guys. I hope you have a great day. Okay, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See you.
Have a nice day.
Tomorrow, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.